Hi, I'm Rowena Kempton, and today I'm going to explain to you the three main properties of Kangen Water. This here is our SD501. It is our workhorse machine and it is registered as a medical device in Japan. And it has an antibacterial carbon filter in here. The water comes through the tap, then travels through the antibacterial filter, across an ionization chamber in the back of the machine with 230 watts of electricity. And then the water is split into alkaline that comes out of here and acid water that comes out of the hose at the back. Then the water that comes out of here has three main characteristics. It's antioxidant, alkalized and microclustered. First of all, I'm going to tell you about the antioxidant capacity of the water. Antioxidants are substances that protect your cells from the attack of free radicals. We're attacked by over 10,000 free radicals every day. They can be things like cancer cells, bacteria, viruses, the flu bug, you name it, all sorts of things. So these free radicals enter our body, they attack our healthy cells, leaving them in a damaged state. The implication of this is our healthy cells reproduce themselves on a regular basis every day, to the tune of about 200 million new cells are being produced in our bodies on a daily basis. If our healthy cells are damaged, our new cells will be created damaged as well. This is where aging and disease begins. So we need to protect ourselves with antioxidants. The water that comes out of our Kangen water system is negatively charged and it becomes an antioxidant in our body when we drink it. So the free radicals attach onto the antioxidant water, leaving our healthy cells undisturbed and undamaged. This gadget is an ORP meter. It measures the electrical charge of a liquid and it measures it in millivolts. So I'm going to test these drinks here to see what the electrical charge is. If the electrical charge is positive, it is an oxidant or it is aging us. It's not healthy. So let's test the lemonade first. 240 on our ORP meter. Just going to rinse that off in the tap water. Soda water, 250. It is an oxidant. It is aging us. Mount Franklin water, 265. It's also an oxidant and aging us. Tap water out of our tap here in the kitchen, 250. It's an oxidant aging us as well. Who would have thought that tap water could be so bad? Kangen water out of my machine right here. It's dropping now. It's negatively charged, minus 120. It is the strongest antioxidant you can get. This will keep dropping to, minus 5, minus 7, minus 900. It is the most powerful antioxidant you can get. Even if you were eating a vegan diet for a week, you wouldn't get the same antioxidant capacity as you get with our water. So the second aspect of the water is it is alkalized. As it travels through the ionization chamber in the machine, comes through this hose at the top, it's alkalized water. So what happens in our body is we need to have an alkalized environment to help to protect our body from disease. This is the pH chart. It measures the potential of hydrogen. Hydrogen is used in your body for fuel and for healing, okay? This chart tells us if our body is acidic or alkaline. Our blood is 7.365 on the pH chart. And the first job of our body is to maintain the pH of the blood. Now, if our body's acidic, it's very hard for our blood to maintain the pH. The blood needs alkaline buffering minerals to bring our body from an acidic state to 7.365. The main problem today is the food we're eating is lacking in nutrients. There's not enough alkaline buffering minerals in the food we're eating. So our body starts to feed on itself to find those alkaline buffering minerals. It leaches calcium from our bones, magnesium from our muscles, potassium from our brain, and on it goes. So if our bodies are acidic, which is what happens when we're drinking soft drink, coffee, tea, alcohol, eating highly processed foods, breathing polluted air, living in a stressful environment. Stress creates a huge amount of acid waste and it's very toxic. Our blood is battling to maintain the pH. When we drink the Kangen water provides alkaline buffering minerals to help our blood maintain the pH. So what I'm going to show you now, I've got some color-coded pH drops. I'm just going to put a few drops in each of these drinks and let's have a look at the colors. Okay, lemonade. See the warm colors, they're all very acidic. That's about a 4. Soda water, 4. Mount Franklin, 4. It's very acidic. Tap water, that's a 7. Kangen water, 9.5. Very alkaline. So if we add the Kangen water to these drinks, what happens? Okay, it's very, very difficult to alkalize a carbonated drink, nigh on impossible. If we drank 1 bottle of soda water or 1 bottle of lemonade, we would have to drink 34 bottles of Kangen water just to bring our body back to neutral, not even to alkalize it. So let's have a look. Who do you know drinks 1 capful of lemonade? Look at that. What's happened? It's gone acidic. 1 capful. That's how strong that is. Very, very bad for your health. So the Kangen water provides alkaline buffering minerals to our body to help maintain the pH of the blood, to protect our body from the effects of too much acid in the environment. Now, the third aspect of the water is it is microclustered. So I've got some sesame oil here. We'll put some sesame oil into 2 cups. And then let's just put some water in and see what happens. Sesame oil and tap water. The molecules just rise to the surface. Sesame oil and 11.5 water out of my machine. Look at that. It's been emulsified. So what does all this mean in terms of our body? Our body cells need to be nourished and we need to get rid of the acid waste out of our cells. So if we can imagine our cell is like a sea sponge. It's got all sorts of little holes all around the outside and we need to use the water we drink to bring the nutrients inside our cells and to take the acid waste out. But what happens with the tap water is it's a large size molecule. It cannot fit through the holes in the wall of the cell, or it can't fit through the holes in the sea sponge to bring the nutrients inside our cell. Because as the rain falls from the sky, it comes through the pipes in our kitchen, all sorts of things attach onto that molecule. Pesticides, toxins, bacteria, you name it. The molecules that come out of the water in a tap are large molecules. They cannot pass through the cell wall. You're only absorbing about 5 to 10% of them. But the water that comes out of our Kangen system goes back to its original small size molecule, hence being able to emulsify the oil, and it can be passed through the wall of our cell. So the gateway into our cell is called the aquaporin. Okay, that's like the hole in the sides of the sea sponge. Aquaporins are the doorways or the gateways to the inside of our cell. The aquaporin is actually positively charged. So remember when we did the reading on these cells, these drinks, they were positively charged. So what happens with positive and positive? They repel. So not only is tap water a large size molecule that can't fit through the wall of the cell, it's positively charged, so it's repelled as well. So a lot of people find when they drink tap water, it just sits in your stomach, bloats you up, and then you pee it out. It can't really absorb more than 5 to 10% of it. But with the Kangen water, it goes back to its original small size molecule, so it can pass through that cell wall, through the hole in the cell, through the doorway to the cell, which is the aquaporin. The Kangen water was negatively charged. We did the test with the ORP meter. So negative and positive attract each other. So the Kangen water is attracted to the aquaporin, bringing all the nutrients inside our cells, taking all the acid waste out. So this has huge implications for your health. Cancer, heart disease in general loves an acidic environment. It breathes in an acid environment. If we can drink enough Kangen water to get rid of all the acid waste in our cells and have a nice alkaline environment, we can prevent disease and reverse aging. So that's the three main characteristics of the Kangen water. It's antioxidant, it's alkalized, and it's microclustered. Drink some Kangen water today.